Again, good afternoon and welcome to the Devaney Center in Lincoln today. Class C1 first round matchup between Doniphan Trumbull and Ogallala. So far today in the games completed, couple of games in Class C1. Lincoln Lutheran beat Fillmore Central today 64-26. In the other game, Ashland Greenwood winners over Cozad 60-45. Couple of games completed in Class D1. It was Johnson Brock all over Elmwood Murdoch today, 73-32. And McCool Junction took care of Elm Creek, winning by the score of 65-34. So Doniphan Trumbull and Ogallala going here this afternoon. Doniphan Trumbull 18-6 on the season. The Indians come in a mark of 24 wins and one loss on the season. Doniphan will go this way. Jack Poppy, a 6'2" junior. Poppy averaging 16.7 points, 5 rebounds per game. Parker Volk is a 6'4" junior. Volk is averaging 16.3 points and 8.5 rebounds per game. Nathan Collison is a 5'10" senior. Collison averaging 2.8 points and 2.8 rebounds per game. Trigan Barnes is a 5'8" senior. Barnes is averaging 5.6 points and 2.8 rebounds per game. Tyson Bennett, the other starter for Doniphan, 5'10" and a senior. Bennett averaging 11.6 points and 3.4 rebounds per ball game. Doniphan Trumbull hitting 45% of their field goal tries so far this year, 28% from three-point territory, and 76% from the free throw line. The Cardinals are averaging 60.5 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 48.8 on the defensive end. Ogallala, a team that can put some points on the scoreboard. They're averaging 73.4 points per game on offense, giving up 49.1 on the defensive end. But some late-breaking news here. The best player on the team for Ogallala, Sawyer Smith, will not start the game today. Smith has got a heavily taped left ankle, and he will not start today. He's averaging 22.8 points per ball game and 9.5 rebounds per game. So evidently a late week injury for Ogallala's Sawyer Smith. Maybe one of the best players, if not the best player in the state in Class C1. He will not start in this first round ball game here this afternoon against Doniphan Trumbull. Their starters will be Lincoln Gillen, a 5'10" sophomore, averaging 9 points per ball game. Rylan Gilmore is a 6'3" junior. He's averaging 12 points per ball game. Eden Kane is a 6'1" junior. He's averaging 13.5 points per ball game. It'll be Blake Robb starting, a 6'1" junior, averaging 1 point and 2 rebounds per game. And Tanner DeCastro is a 6'5" sophomore, averaging 8.8 points and 4.9 rebounds per ball game. So Sawyer Smith will not start today for Ogallala. Big news there is he's one of the top players. I heard Doniphan Trumbull head coach Kellen Burr talk about him during the pregame show here this afternoon. But Smith, at least for the time being, is going to be on the sidelines, so to speak, for Ogallala. Winner of this ball game will move on to the semifinals tomorrow. Play the winner of the next game coming up between Omaha Concordia and Sydney. That semifinal game will be at 10:45 down at PBA. Doniphan Trumbull going to be in their red uniforms here this afternoon. Their black trim. Ogallala, the Indians, going to be in their white uniforms with their black and orange trim. We're set to go. The Boys State High School basketball tournament today here on Extreme Sports. The ball is in the air, and the tap is controlled by the Cardinals. Doniphan will be shooting to our basket to our left here in the first half of play at the Devaney Center. Poppy with the ball at the free throw line. Poppy gives it up now to Bennett. Bennett takes it down the lane. His shot is up there and in. Tyson Bennett scores to give Doniphan Trumbull the early 2-0 lead here over Ogallala. Cardinals will start off with a man-to-man defense. Lincoln Gillen has got the ball out here in three-point territory. Comes to Gilmore. Gilmore down to Kane. Takes it on the dribble to the free throw line. He gives it up now to Robb. Robb out here in three-point territory to Gilmore. Drives it on the left side of the lane. Dumps it off inside. The ball to be tapped away. And it's picked up by Doniphan Trumbull. First turnover of the ball game for Ogallala. Here come the Cardinals back the other way. Jack Poppy has got the ball right at the top of the three-point arc. Gets it out here to Volk for three. Shot good. Parker Volk knocks down the three-pointer. Doniphan Trumbull out on top of this ball game 5-0. Here's a shot from the top of the circle by Kane. It's going to be no good. And the rebound is brought down here by Doniphan Trumbull as they come quickly into the forecourt. Here's Poppy with the ball. He takes a three. It's shot good. Jack Poppy hits a three-pointer. Timeout, Ogallala. .6:37 to play here in the first quarter. Doniphan Trumbull out on top of Ogallala, the scorer. The Cardinals 8, the Indians nothing. You're listening to the Boys State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
Make sure you're ready for the winter driving season ahead with a stop at Connet Auto Care in Hastings. Let the experts look over your car or truck to make sure it's ready for the tough winter driving conditions ahead. They'll check your tires, antifreeze, belts, and hoses, plus anything else that may leave you stranded this winter. They also do brake repair, engine diagnostics and repairs, suspension work, and much more. Connet Auto Care, 212 North Lexington in Hastings.
All right, as we come back, Tanner DeCastro hitting a three-pointer to get Ogallala on the scoreboard. 8-3 is the score now. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead. There's a pass out on top. It's going to be tipped. Has to be taken away here by the Indians. Long pass down the floor to DeCastro. He shines up and in. So a turnover on Doniphan Trumbull results in points at the other end. 8-5 is the score now. Doniphan Trumbull with a three-point lead here in the Boys State High School basketball tournament in Lincoln. Here's Jack Poppy with the ball. Gets it outside to Bennett. He lets it fly for three. A shot good. Tyson Bennett throws up the three ball for Doniphan Trumbull. It's now an 11-5 ball game. Cardinals have the lead. There's a Kane with the ball. He drives it inside, dumps it away to Robb. His shot from the window rolls off of the front iron, no good. Rebound comes down to the Cardinals. Here comes DT back the other way. Jack Poppy with the ball. Outside now, that's going to be a Parker Bolt. He gets it over here to a Poppy. His long three is up there good. Jack Poppy hits his second three-pointer of the ball game, and the Cardinals are out on top of Ogallala, 14-5 here in the first quarter. There's Eden Kane with the ball. Bounce pass goes over in the wing of DeCastro. He pulls up inside, and a traveling violation is called on Tanner DeCastro. Let's see how long Sawyer Smith is going to sit on the bench here for Ogallala. Their best player, again, did not get his start. He's got a heavily taped left ankle. He was hobbling during the pregame workouts here today, but his team all of a sudden is trailing this ball game by a score of 14-5. Here's a Volk with the ball. His shot for three is going to be no good. Rebound Gillen down for Ogallala. He comes into the forward court now. Here's a Gilmore. He drives into the free throw line, dumps it off inside to Kane. His shot from the glass is up and in. Eden Kane scores. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Doniphan Trumbull with the early lead. 4.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter from the Devaney Center in Lincoln. Poppy with the ball, gets it away now to Barnes. He tries to drive to the hole from the right wing, and there's going to be a foul called here. It's going to go on Ryland Gilmore on Ogallala. It's going to be his first foul. Team foul number 1 on the Indians. Non-shooting situation. Doniphan Trumbull will inbound the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Poppy will get things in underneath the hole. A shot up there by Askey is going to be no good, but he's fouling the play. Luke Askey will go to the free throw line for DT. The foul is going to go on Lowry for Ogallala. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 2 on the Indians. Luke Askey to the free throw line for Doniphan Trumbull, a 60% foul shooter on the season. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. Askey hitting 60% from the line. Doniphan Trumbull as a team hitting 76%. Askey will have one more. Eyes the bucket. Lets it fly. Shot is up there. It is good. Everything going down through the hole for Doniphan here in this first quarter. 16-7. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead. Here's DeCastro with the ball. Down to a Gilmore. Out here at the top of the three-point arc. Drives it down the right side of the lane. Jump pass down in the corner. A three-pointer by Lowry is going to be no good. And a foul is called on the rebound. A foul is going to go on Ogallala on the rebound. Doniphan Trumbull will come back the other way. So a foul there is going to go on Tanner DeCastro. That's going to be his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. Chalked up on the Indians. Doniphan Trumbull has a 16-7 lead over Ogallala here. Just by the 4-minute mark in the first quarter at the Devaney Center. Here's Volk for 3. His shot's going to be up there, no good. DeCastro high in the air with a rebound. He gets it to Gilmore. He runs her back the other way down the left side of the lane, all the way to the goal, and a foul is going to be called here on Doniphan Trumbull. A foul is going to go on DT. It's going to go on Tyson Bennett. That's going to be his first foul. Team foul number 1. Chalked up on Doniphan Trumbull. In the ball game now is going to be Trayton Kirshner for Ogallala. There's Ogallala back with the offensive end. Gillen throws him a shot, no good. Offensive rebound comes down. A shot from underneath the hole by Gilmore, no good. Following shot is up and in. Eden Kane gets the offensive board in the putback. 3 shots in the hole there for Ogallala. They finally convert 16-9. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead. You're listening to the Boys State High School basketball tournament here today on Extreme Sports. Driving down the lane there is going to be Bennett. His shot no good, but he's going to be fouled in the play. A foul here is going to go on Kane. That's going to be his first. That's going to be team foul number 4 on the Indians. Non-shooting situation. Doniphan Trumbull will play things in. There's a Poppy. He gets it off into the lane. The shot's going to be blocked down. Poppy gets it to Askey, and the shot was blocked down here by the Indians. Ogallala has got the ball. Gilmore has got it now. On the wing on the right side, Doniphan Trumbull playing a man-to-man defense. Gilmore drives it inside. His pass is going to be thrown out of bounds. Trying to take it down to the baseline to Eden Kane, and he throws it out of bounds. Turnover number 3 in the ball game now for the Ogallala Indians. It's going to be Doniphan Trumbull coming back the other way. Cardinals are out on top, 16-9 here in the first quarter. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to play. The winner plays in the semifinal round on Friday, 10:45 at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Poppy with the ball, drives it inside. The ball's going to be poked away. Picked up by the Indians. Here's Gillen coming back the other way. He drives, shoots, and scores. A turnover on Doniphan, their second in the ball game. Lincoln Gillen gets the field goal on the other end. 16-11 now. Doniphan with a 5-point lead. Cardinals have the ball. There's a pass on the wing. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Kane. He drives it back the other way. His shot no good. Offensive rebound, though. There's a shot from the deep left corner. A shot for 3, good. Eden Kane throws up the 3. He's got 7 points here in the first quarter. It's now 16-14, and Kalen Burr wants to call a timeout here for the Cardinals. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. Doniphan Trumbull 16, Ogallala 14. You're listening to the Boys State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
Get ready to rock prom or that special wedding event this spring or summer with a stop at Gary Michaels Clothiers in Hastings or Kearney. Choose a tux from our performance stretch fabric for a breathable, comfortable fit. Select from traditional black, earthy hues, rich tans and browns, tones of blue, and shades of gray. Accessorize with a tie or vest. Plus, don't forget about this month's wedding special. The groom receives his tux for free and 10% off all other rentals with a qualifying order. Let the professionals at Gary Michaels Clothiers help you with that perfect look. We are open until 7 on Thursdays and until 4 in the afternoon on Saturdays. Gary Michaels Clothiers in downtown Hastings and on the Bricks in Kearney.
You are listening to Cardinal basketball on Extreme Sports. Now let's get back to the game with Mike Will.
Jack Poppy trying to drive the ball to the basket there for the Cardinals. He's tied up on the play, and the possession arrow is pointing in favor of Ogallala. So that's a turnover on the Cardinals. That's their fourth here in the first quarter. And now Ogallala, with a three-pointer, can grab their first lead of the ball game. Donovan Trumbull scored the first 8 points of the contest. Here's a King with the ball. They work it inside. Turnaround jumper is up there. It's going to be no good by DeCastro. And the rebound comes down to Poppy for Donovan Trumbull. He runs it back the other way all the way to the goal. And shot's going to be knocked down. Poppy is knocked down. No foul called. Rebound comes down here to Kane. Into the forecourt now to Gilmore for three. His shot no good. Rebound comes down to Bennett. His outlet pass is intercepted. Gilmore has got the ball for Ogallala. He drops the ball down low to Gillen. Gets it back out here in the three-point territory. Gilmore has got it. Gilmore now to Lowry. Throws it in the opposite corner, the left side. A three-pointer put up there and in. Lincoln Gillen hits a three-pointer. And the Indians have their first lead of the ball game. 17-16. A minute to play here in the first quarter. Donovan Trumbull gives up the lead here at 11. Actually an 8-0 run here by the Indians in the first quarter. Here's a Bennett, drops the ball off inside, and a foul is going to be called. They got the ball to Volk right in front of the hole, and a foul is going to be called here on the Indians. It's going to go on Cy Lowry. That's going to be his second. Team foul number 5 chalked up on Ogallala here in this first quarter. Going to the free throw line for Donovan Trumbull is going to be Parker Volk. And he hits his first free throw. Volk is a good foul shooter for DT, hitting 82% from the foul line. Next shot is up there. It's going to be around the rim and down, so he has a pair. And now Donovan Trumbull has a 1-point lead, 18-17 over Ogallala. First round of the Boys State High School basketball tournament here today. Kane driving the ball. His pass into the lane to Gilmore. He can't put up a shot. Kicks her back out to Gillen for three. His shot's up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Barnes. There comes Barnes back the other way for Donovan Trumbull. Takes it down the lane, kicks it out here to Poppy. Poppy at the top of the key, comes across the top to Bennett for three. Shot is up there, no good. Lowry with a rebound. Lowry now to Kane. Down the far sideline to Castro. Drives it to the hole. His shot's going to be up there. It's going to be good, but it won't count. A foul on the way in. A foul on the way in is going to go on Bennett. Tyson Bennett picking up his second personal foul. Team foul number 2 on the Cardinals here in the first quarter. Non-shooting situation. Ogallala will play things in. They lob it to Castro. He bobs the ball. Gilmore picks it up. His shot for three is good. Rylan Gilmore throws up the three-pointer. And Ogallala now with a 2-point lead, 20-18. And now we got a foul as Volk was bringing the ball up the far sideline. He runs into Lincoln Gillen, and Gillen is going to be hit with a personal foul. That's going to be Lincoln's first. Team foul number 6 on Ogallala here in this first quarter. Going to the free throw line will be Parker Volk again. He had a couple of free throws just seconds ago. He's got 5 points in the ball game. His shot is up there, and the shot is good. Parker will have one more. Now a 20-19 ball game. Riley Crabb coming into the contest now for Ogallala. Here comes Trayton Kirshner back in there for the Indians. Volk to the free throw line. His shot is up there, and the shot is good. So he's in 4 free throws here in the first quarter. And now we are tied up at 20 points apiece. Ogallala, the number 2 seed here in the Class C1. They are 24-1 in the season. Donovan Trumbull 18-6. The number 7 seed. There's a shot from backcourt. That's going to be no good, and that is the end of the first quarter of play. The score after one, Donovan Trumbull 20, Ogallala 20. You're listening to the Boys State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
You are listening to Cardinal Basketball on Extreme Sports. Now let's get back to the game with Mike Will.
Hi, Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here at the Devaney Center in Lincoln. The Boise State High School basketball tournament here today on Extreme Sports. After one quarter, 20-20 is the score. Donovan Trumbull will inbound the ball right in front of us to begin the second quarter of play. Poppy with the ball to the far sideline out of Bennett. There's Barnes with it now. Bounce pass goes to Poppy for three. His shot from the far sideline, no good. Gilmore with a rebound. Gilmore brings it into the offensive zone. Left-handed dribble. Shoves off against Poppy here at the top of the three-point arc. Gives the ball away to Kane. Kane is picked up there by Tyson Bennett. Over on the far sideline, Gilmore has got the ball. Entry pass into Robb. He kicks her back out here to DeCastro. Drives it inside. That rolls off of the iron. No good. Robb with a rebound. Foul shot good. Blake Robb gets the offensive board and the putback. He's playing in place of Sawyer Smith, who is not playing so far today. For Ogallala, their leading scorer. There's a Volk at the other end. A shot for three. Good. Parker Volk nails the three-pointer. He's now got 10 points here in the first half, and Donovan Trumbull has got the lead. 23-22 in the second quarter. Again, Ogallala beat Donovan earlier this year, 75-33 at the Heartland Hoops Classic. Here's a Kane. His shot's going to be no good. Donovan Trumbull grabs the rebound. Cardinals come back the other way. Barnes has got the ball. Barnes comes over here to a Tyson Bennett. Down in the corner, Nathan Collison has got it. Collison on the wing now to Volk. Two-handed pass out on top to Barnes. Drives the ball, throws it down in the corner to Volk for three. Shot good again. Parker Volk now with 13 in the ball game. Donovan Trumbull has a 4-point lead, 26-22. A traveling violation down the far sideline. On Ogallala, it's their fourth turnover of the ball game, and now Ogallala wants to call a timeout. Indians will call a timeout. 6 minutes and 19 seconds to play here in the first half. Donovan Trumbull 26, Ogallala 22 on Extreme Sports.
Freshen up your home with vibrant flowers this spring. From colorful spring silks, spring-scented candles, to seasonal home decor bunnies. Come shop 20% off savings March 17th through March 22nd for our spring open house. Hours for our sale are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Located at 2618 West 2nd in Hastings, serving Hastings since 1955.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, Donovan Trumbull hitting 56% of their shots in the first quarter. They were 5 out of 9. Ogallala right at 50%. They were 8 out of 16. There's a shot there by Volk, and he's going to be fouled in the play. Donovan hit 3 out of 5 from three-point territory. 60% in the first quarter. Ogallala hit 4 out of 6 for 67%. Parker Volk will go to the free throw line here. For Donovan Trumbull, he's 4 out of 4 so far today. Shot is up there, it's going to be good. Parker's got 14 points here in the first half. Papillion La Vista South is leading Papillion La Vista 25-20 in the first round game over at the Pinnacle Bank Arena. Next shot is up there, it's going to be good. Volk now with 15 in the ball game. Donovan Trumbull has got a 28-22 advantage now over Ogallala. Now we got some problems with the clock here. Again, if you're just joining us, Donovan Trumbull jumped out to an 8-0 lead in this ball game. They led by as many as 8 points, actually 9 points in the first quarter at 14-5. Ogallala came back to tie the score 20 points apiece after one. And now we're sitting at 28-22. Donovan Trumbull has got the lead over Ogallala here in the second quarter. 6 minutes and 8 seconds to play here in the second quarter. We're waiting for a TV to get back or what, but Ogallala was bringing the ball up the floor. The Indians are ready to inbound the ball off of the far sideline in front of the scorer's table. I think we got some clock problems down there or something. So now we're at 6:03 on the clock. All right. 6:03 on the clock, and they will play things in. Even the big boys here at the Devaney Center, they have problems occasionally. Here's a Kane with the ball, moves it down on the baseline. That's going to be a Gilmore. He drops it down low to Castro. He goes up, and he has it knocked out of his hands out of bounds. He lost it out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover on the Indians. Ogallala's 5th turnover of the ball game. Donovan Trumbull with a lead here over Ogallala to score 28-22 here in the second quarter. Down the far sideline is Jack Poppy. Poppy reverses the ball, comes to Volk. He comes across the top down to Collison. Down in the corner, a shot taken there by Bennett, no good. Down for the rebound. It's finally brought down by Kane. Eden Kane down the far sideline now to Ryland Gilmore. Brings it back to the center of the floor now. Donovan Trumbull in a man-to-man defense. Gilmore behind his screen. Comes across the top to Kane. Kane drives it down the right side of the lane, down toward the baseline, and a foul is going to be called here. It's going to go on Donovan Trumbull's Nathan Collison. That's going to be his first foul. Parker Volk picking up the foul instead. That's going to be his first. Non-shooting situation. It's going to be Ogallala inbounding the ball, baseline left side underneath their own basket. They'll get things into a DeCastro. Out here to a Blake Robb. Comes across the top to Gilmore. Takes it into the paint. Can't put up a shot. Throws up a little one-hander. It's going to be no good. High in the air with a rebound. Parker Volk for Donovan Trumbull. The Cardinals have a 6-point lead. 28-22 here in the second quarter from the Devaney Center. Donovan Trumbull with the ball. Outside, here's a long-range jumper. It's going to be up there by Bennett, no good. Ball is brought down here by Blake Robb. Here come the Indians running back the other way. Kane has got the ball. Kane down to Gillen, and a foul. Blocking foul is going to be called here on Donovan Trumbull. That's going to go on Parker Volk. That's going to be his second. It's going to be Ogallala inbounding the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. DeCastro has got it here on the wing. DeCastro's pass will be deflected. DeCastro gets the ball back. There's a Gillen for three. His shot's going to be up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Donovan. Volk, long baseball pass down the floor to Bennett. He drives, shoots, and scores. Tyson Bennett scores. 30-22. Donovan Trumbull now leading by 8 points here in the second quarter. 4 minutes and some change left. Here's a Gilmore with the ball. Gilmore puts it up right in front of the hole, and it rolls down through the hole. Ryland Gilmore scores his second field goal of the ball game. He's got 5 points. 30-24. Donovan Trumbull with the lead. Here's Poppy with the ball down in the baseline. Out here to Volk. His shot for three is up there. It's good again. Parker Volk is lighting him up from the outside. He's got 18 points here in the first half for Donovan. He's got 18 of the 33 for the Cards. Donovan Trumbull has got the lead, 33-24, over the number 2 seeded team here in Ogallala. There's a shot on the baseline. It's going to be no good there by DeCastro, but he's going to be fouled in the play here.
Fouls on the Cardinals, number 24, Luke Askey.
That's going to go on Luke Askey. That's going to be his first personal foul. Team foul number 2 on the Cardinals. Going to the free throw line will be Tanner DeCastro. He's got 5 points in the ball game on a 3 and a 2. First free throw of the day is off, no good. That's the first free throw of the day for the Indians. DeCastro is averaging 8 points, 4.9 rebounds per game. Cy Lowry coming into the ball game now. Blake Robb will check out. Tanner DeCastro toes the mark. Second shot is up there. It's going to be around the rim. Falls off. No good. Rebound comes down to Poppy for Doniphan Trumbull. 33-24. Cardinals have a 9-point lead, the biggest lead of the ball game. There's a shot from the outside by Askey. No good. Rebound comes down to the Indians. Back the other way. Underneath the hole. The shot is up there and in. Eden Kane scoring. Kane has now got 9 points in the ball game. 33-26. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead. Tyson Bennett back with the ball now for the Cardinals. Moves it to the right side of the floor. Back out here. Here's a Jack Poppy. Fakes the three. Poppy is picked up there by a Lincoln Gillen. They lob it to the free throw line to Bennett. Bennett down the lane. There's a shot at the goal. It's going to be no good. Rebound to Kane. 2:35 to play here in the second quarter. Eden Kane with the ball. He gives it away to DeCastro. Penetrates inside. His runner is up there. It's going to be no good. Offensive foul is going to be called on DeCastro as he runs over Luke Askey, taking the ball to the goal. Tanner DeCastro picks up his second personal foul. Doniphan Trumbull will come back with the ball. 33-26. Ogallala scored only 6 points here in the second quarter. But outscored 13-6 by the Cardinals here in this period. Jack Poppy with the ball. Out here to Parker Volk. There's a Luke Askey with the ball just to the left of the circle. Out here to Poppy. A shot for three is an air ball. It goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Ogallala basketball. You're listening to the Boys State High School basketball tournament here today on Extreme Sports. We're at the Devaney Center. Opening round game in Class C1. Doniphan Trumbull and Ogallala scoring off here this afternoon. Two winners from this morning's action in C1. Lincoln Lutheran over Fillmore Central. And Ashland Greenwood took care of Cozad in earlier games played here in C1. There's a shot right in the lane by DeCastro. It's going to be up there and in. DeCastro now with 7. 33-28. Cardinals now with a 5-point lead. There's a pass out on top. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Gillen. He gets the ball here to Kane. It's not good. Eden Kane scores on the Doniphan Trumbull turnover. 6 turnovers now on the Cardinals here in the first half. We're back to a 3-point ball game. 33-30. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead. They've led this baby the entire way, except for a few seconds there in the first quarter. Barnes has got the ball now to a Jack Poppy. Poppy right side of the lane, throws up a shot, no good, but he's fouled in the play. Poppy drew contact over there. And a foul is going to be called on the Indians. That goes on to Gilmore. That's going to be his second. Jack Poppy to the free throw line. His shot up there rattles down through the hole. Poppy's an 80% foul shooter on the season. He's 57 out of 71 coming in here. It's his first shot to make it a 4-point ball game. Next one is up there and in. Poppy now with 8 in the ball game. Parker Volk is leading the way. He's got 18. Doniphan Trumbull leading by a score of 35-30 here in this one. Gilmore with the ball. Gilmore in the lane, dumps it up to DeCastro, and he misses the bunny. Rebound, loose on the baseline, goes out of bounds. Doniphan Trumbull ball. Cardinals will play things in here in backcourt. 61 seconds to go in the second quarter. 35-30 is the score. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead. Here's a Poppy in the lane. Shot no good. He leaves it short. DeCastro comes down with the rebound. Big guy goes coast to coast, and the ball ripped out of his hands there by Collison. Doniphan Trumbull has got it on the turnover. 6 turnovers now for Ogallala here in this first half. The Indians have lost only 1 game all season long. Late in the season, they dropped the contest to Cozad. And right now, Doniphan Trumbull has got a 5-point lead over Ogallala. 35-30 is the score. Jack Poppy with the ball. Poppy behind the screen. Poppy fires up a 3. His shot's going to be no good. Long rebound brought down here by Gillen. He's going to have the ball stripped away from behind by Barnes. A turnover here by Ogallala. Barnes with the ball down in the corner. There's a shot up there. It's going to be no good. And we got a foul call and a rebound. Nope, he was out of bounds. Cardinals came down with a rebound on the weak side there, but he was sang on the in line. Here's Ogallala in backcourt now. Gilmore from half court. His shot is off of the rim, no good. And that is the end of the first half of play. So Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead over the number 2 seeded team in Class C1 here in the Boys State Tournament. Halftime score, Doniphan Trumbull 35, Ogallala 30. You're listening to the Boys State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
Enjoy the great weather at the Southern Hills Golf Course in Hastings. The course and the driving range are now open as long as the weather permits. Walk 9 or 18 holes or hit some balls on the driving range. Go online at southernhillshastings.com to reserve your tee time or call 402-463-8006. And don't forget to get your team signed up for spring and summer leagues beginning soon. The Southern Hills Golf Course of Hastings, where members and guests are always welcome.
You are listening to Cardinal basketball on Extreme Sports. Now let's get back to the game with Mike Will.
Mike Will back here, Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln. The Boys State High School basketball tournament here today on Extreme Sports. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead over Ogallala. To break the score is 35-30. Parker Volk has been the man on fire here for the Cardinals in the first half. 18 points in the basketball game. He is 6 out of 6 from the free throw line, 4 out of 6 from three-point territory. So Volk is leading the way. 18 points in the ball game as the Cardinals look for an upset victory here in the opening round of the Boys State High School basketball tournament. Other games going on here today in the state tournament thus far. In Class C1, a couple of games that completed this morning. It was the top-seeded team, Lincoln Lutheran. No problems today with Fillmore Central, winning by the score of 64-36. Ashland Greenwood came up winners over Cozad, 60-45. And Doniphan Trumbull has the lead here over Ogallala at halftime, 35-30. And the game after this one will have Omaha Concordia playing Sydney. The semifinal is going to be played on Friday morning at PBA. Game times at 9 and at 10:45. Class D1 also had a couple of games completed today. Johnson Brock winners over Elmwood Murdoch, 73-32. So Johnson Brock moves on to play McCool Junction in the semifinals at 9 o'clock at the Devaney Center here on Friday, as McCool Junction knocked off Elm Creek in the other game played this morning, 65-34. Class A games are now in the third quarter. Down in the PBA, Papillion La Vista is leading. Papillion La Vista South is leading Papillion La Vista in the third quarter. The score 37-29. Halftime here, Class C1. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead over Ogallala at 35-30. We'll come back and check the numbers here in the first half as we continue on Extreme Sports.
Physical therapy and 207 South Burlington is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island, and we specialize in personal injury law. Let Stellick Law Firm assist you in making sure that you and your family are taken care of following a motor vehicle accident. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Let us be your voice.
You are listening to Cardinal Basketball on Extreme Sports. Now let's get back to the game with Mike Will.
Hi, back here at the DeVetty Center, halftime. Doniphan Trumbull with a lead over Ogallala. The score is 35-30. Shooting numbers in the ball game thus far. Doniphan Trumbull hitting 9 out of 23 from the field. That is at 39%. Cardinals are 7 out of 17 on three-pointers. That's 41%. But they are 10 out of 10 from the free throw line here in the first half. Ogallala is hitting 13 out of 27 from the field. That is 48%. The Indians are 4 out of 10 on three-pointers for 40%. They are 0 out of 2 from the free throw line. Rebounds, Ogallala's got 18. Doniphan Trumbull has got 11. Indians have 4 offensive rebounds and 14 on defense. Doniphan Trumbull with no offensive rebounds. All 11 boards have been on defense. Ogallala's got 7 assists, 8 turnovers, 1 block shot, and 6 steals here in the ball game. Meanwhile, at Doniphan Trumbull, they've got 7 assists. Cardinals have 6 turnovers, no block shots, and 3 steals. 35-30 is the score. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead here over Ogallala. Scoring in the ball game thus far, Eden Kane is leading the way for Ogallala. He's got 11 points in the ball game. Tanner DeCastro, he has got 7 points. Lincoln Gillen has got 5. Rylan Gilmore has got 5 points, and the other 2 came from Blake Robb. Parker Volk is leading the way for Doniphan Trumbull. He's got 18 points here in the game. Volk is 6 out of 6 from the free throw line. He has knocked down 4 3-pointers in this contest. Jack Poppy has got 8 points in the game. He's got a couple of 3-pointers, and he's 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Tyson Bennett with a 3-pointer. He's got 7 points here at the break. The other 2 points came from Luke Askey on a couple of free throws. But again, Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead here over Ogallala. The score is 35-30. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got Hastings College softball on the air here on Extreme Sports. They've had to move some things around because of the impending weather coming up. So they moved the Saturday doubleheader with Briar Cliff up to a Thursday. And that means Hastings College will be on the softball diamond tomorrow. Game times will be at 4 and at 6. On the air with the pregame show at 3:45 tomorrow afternoon. Then on Friday, the Hastings College softball team will play Northwestern. Game times at 10 and at 12 o'clock noon. On the air with a pregame show Friday at 9:45. So join us the next 2 days. We've got Hastings College softball action for you from the Smith Complex. Hastings and Briar Cliff tomorrow beginning at 3:45. Hastings and Northwestern on the Friday beginning at 9:45. Ogallala trailing the Doniphan Trumbull Cardinals here at the break. DT has the advantage here at halftime, 35-30. You're listening to the Boys State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the Advanced Funeral Planning Specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
You are listening to Cardinal Basketball on Extreme Sports. Now let's get back to the game with Mike Will.
Hi, Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here at the Devaney Center in Lincoln. 35-30 is the score. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead over Ogallala. If you're just joining us, Ogallala's best player is not playing today, Sawyer Smith. He's got a heavily taped left ankle, evidently an injury late here in the week, so he is not playing today. We have not seen him, but we'll see if what happens when Ogallala is trailing here in the second half with the season on the line. He's been hobbling throughout most of the ball game so far during the pregame workouts, and just as the teams came out at halftime, he took some shots, and he doesn't look like he's ready to play, but with the season on the line, you never can tell. We're underway here in the second half. Ogallala will shoot to our basket to our left. The Indians are trailing by 5 here. Here's a Gilmore, drives it inside, his shot's up there and in. Ryland Gilmore, he scores. He's got 7 points in the ball game. And now the Indians are trailing by 3 here in the second half, 35-32. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead. Here's a Bennett with the ball. Bennett now to a Parker Volk, who had the hot hand in the first half with 18 points. They feed it inside, and Volk is hitting the chops. Ball is a knock loose. Kane at the other end. His shot won't go. Rebound's going to be brought down here by Jack Poppy. Here come the Cardinals back the other way. 35-32. And now we've got a pass that's deflected out of bounds. Doniphan Trumbull will inbound the ball here in front of the scores table on the near sideline. Tyson Bennett has got the ball. Ogallala will be on the man-to-man defense. Out on top, here's a Poppy. Moves it to the wing on the left side. Poppy holds onto it, comes across the top. Parker Volk has got the ball. 13 on the shot clock. Here's a Jack Poppy. Drives it down the left side of the lane, kicks her down in the corner. Shot is up there. It's going to be no good by Collison. Ball is poked loose. It goes out of bounds. That's going to be Ogallala ball. Indians will inbound the ball here in backcourt, 35-32. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead here, opening round game in Class C1 here from the Boys State Tournament. Gilmore has got the ball. Rylan Gilmore moves it on the dribble to the far side. Right on his face defensively is Barnes. Here's Eden Kane with the ball. Gilmore gets it back out here in three-point territory. Drops it off to Kane. Tries to take the ball inside, and a foul is going to be called here. Foul is going to go on Nathan Collison of Doniphan Trumbull. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 1 on the Cardinals here in the third quarter. Driving the ball to the basket there. His shot's going to be no good by DeCastro. He leaves it short. DeCastro gets the ball back and stuffs it home. Ball is loose, and Tanner DeCastro picks it up and stuffs it down through a hole. 35-34 now. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead. Here's a Barnes in the corner. Barnes is going to drive the baseline. He gets it inside now to Parker Volk. His pass to the far side is going to be tipped away from Bennett. Ball is loose. It's picked up here by Volk. Out to Poppy for 3. Shot no good. Rebound comes out here to Blake Robb. And now the Indians can grab the lead here with a field goal. 35-34. Doniphan Trumbull has got the lead. Here's a Gillen with the ball. Gillen almost lost it out of bounds. Then feeds it to Kane. He loses the ball and is picked up here by Doniphan. That's the 9th turnover on the Indians so far in the ball game. Doniphan's got the ball and a 1-point lead. Here's Jack Poppy. Drives it into the paint. Kicks it out here to Barnes for 3. Shot is up there, no good. Robb with a rebound. Blake Robb grabs it now for Ogallala. Gives it into the hands of Eden Kane. Near side to DeCastro for 3. Shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Poppy. Jack Poppy with it now. We're at Doniphan Trumbull. Into the offensive zone. Far sideline, that's a Bennett with the ball behind the screen. Bennett stops here at the top of the arc. Sends it over to Barnes. Feeds it inside on the bounce pass to Volk. His shot's going to be off the mark, no good. Rebound to Blake Robb. Still a 35-34 ball game. Doniphan Trumbull with a lead. Driving the ball there is going to be Gilmore. Gives it down to Robb. Robb moves it down in the corner to Eden Kane. Far sideline, Gilmore has got the ball. Gilmore goes into DeCastro. Down here in the corner, his shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Offensive rebound, Kane, and a foul is going to be called here on DT. Cardinals going to be guilty of the foul. Foul's going to go on the Cardinals here. That's going to go on the Barnes. That's going to be his first. And now we've got a timeout on the floor. 4 minutes and 29 seconds to go. 4:29 to play in the third quarter. Doniphan Trumbull holding on here today. It's the Cardinals 35 and the Indians 34 on Extreme Sports.
Did you know that one of the most important financial protections that you can provide for your family is to have a will? Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island can help you provide and make your last wishes known when your family is at its most vulnerable time. Call Stellick Law Firm today to get your estate plan completed. Stellick Law Firm is located in Grand Island, and you may call us at 308-675-4035 to get your estate plan started today. Stellick Law Firm. Let us be your voice.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Devaney Center in Lincoln, the Boys State High School basketball tournament here today on Extreme Sports. Doniphan Trumbull 35, Ogallala 34. Cardinals have led this baby throughout. Ogallala did have a 17-16 lead in the first quarter. They also led 19-18 and 20-18. Other than that, the Cardinals have led this baby from the start after scoring 8 straight points to begin the ball game. There's a Robb with the ball now for Ogallala. Here's a Gilmore right in front of us now, picked up by Seth Schwartz, who's into the ball game. There's a feed down low. His shot's up there, rolls off of the iron, no good. Kane misses. Ball is loose on the baseline. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Doniphan ball. Doniphan Trumbull playing things in. Down here in the backcourt, we've got 4:04 to play in the third quarter. Donovan Trumbull 35, Ogallala 34. There's a Jack Poppy with the ball. Donovan Trumbull has got the ball in their offensive zone. There's a feed underneath the hole there. Askey tries to shovel the ball away. It's going to be intercepted. 7 turnovers on Donovan Trumbull. Gilmore puts a man in the air, goes up with a shot. He's fouled in the play. Shot would not go. That's going to be a Rylan Gilmore going to the free throw line. Trigan Barnes picking up the foul for the Cardinals. That's going to be his second. Rylan Gilmore goes to the free throw line. He has not been there so far today. He's in a 3 and a couple of 2-point field goals. The shot is up there and the shot is good. Gilmore gets the free throw. And now we are tied up. 35 points apiece here in the third quarter. Gilmore will have one more. Shot is up there and the shot good. Rylan Gilmore hits a pair. It's now a 36-35 ball game. Third quarter. Donovan Trumbull has got the ball. Tyson Bennett moves it right to left across the top of the key. Bennett now to a Poppy just to the right of the circle. Poppy working with the ball on the dribble. He gives it away now to a Tyson Bennett. 15 left in the shot clock. Bennett behind the screen. He's open out here in three-point territory. Now to Poppy. Jack Poppy penetrates to the free throw line. His pass is going to be deflected. It is loose and is picked up here by the Indians. Gillen has got the ball. That's turnover number 8 in the ball game now for the Cardinals. Gilmore has got it. He falls down to his knees. He gets the ball into the hands now of DeCastro. DeCastro takes it to the top of the three-point arc. Over here to a Lowry. Back outside. A three-pointer is thrown up there by Kane. No good. Long rebound is poked out of here and is picked up by Donovan Trumbull. Bennett with the ball. Bennett into the forecourt. Bennett gets it down to Poppy. He drives it down the lane. Shot good and he's fouled. Jack Poppy gets the field goal and one. Bucket counts. DeCastro picking up the personal foul for Ogallala. That's going to be his third. Jack Poppy will go to the free throw line. Poppy's got 10 points in the ball game. 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Shot is up there. The shot is good. And the Cardinals go back out on top here. 38-36. Boise State High School basketball action for you here today on Extreme Sports. There's a Gilmore with the ball. Gilmore, far sideline. They get it to a Gillen. Gillen over here to Lowry. He puts it on the floor, dribbles it, sends it down in the corner. Kane has got it, dumps it off to a DeCastro. Ball is going to be stripped away. And Donovan Trumbull has got it on the 10th turnover for Ogallala. So the Cardinals have a 2-point lead. They've got the ball. Jack Poppy has got it out here. Jack Poppy at the top of the key. Gives it away now to Tyson Bennett. Man-to-man defense here for the Indians. Parker Volk has got it over to the far sideline. Poppy has got it, takes it out of the baseline. His pass is going to be intercepted, trying to get the ball to Barnes, and the ball is picked off. 9 turnovers now on Donovan Trumbull. Here come the Indians back the other way. They're trailing by 2, 38-36 to the score. Gilmore has got it, free throw line extended. Right side, they move it down to DeCastro. On the baseline, his pass is going to be right through the fingertips of Lowry, out of bounds. Turnover number 11 in the ball game now for the Indians. 38-36. Donovan Trumbull has got the lead. Cardinals going to come back with the ball. Ogallala has got only one loss this year. That was a 5-point loss to Cozad toward the latter part of the season, 66-61. There's a Poppy. His shot is up and in. Jack Poppy scores. He's got 13 in the ball game. Donovan Trumbull's now got a 4-point lead, 40-36. DeCastro trying to drive the ball is poked away. Picked up by Gilmore. Gilmore takes a 3. His shot's going to be up there. Rolls off of the iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Gillen gets the offensive board. A pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted here by Donovan Trumbull. Poppy comes back with the ball. Stops at the top of the three-point arc. Drives the ball down the lane. Foul is going to be called. Foul here is going to go on Rylan Gilmore. That's going to be his third foul. Team foul number 2 on the Indians here in the third quarter. Non-shooting situation. Donovan Trumbull will play the ball in. Barnes has got it. Comes across the top now to Poppy for 3. That one is short. Back an air ball. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Ogallala basketball. Coming to the ball game now for Donovan Trumbull. We're going to see Ethan Ballard coming into the ball game. Also coming in will be Luke Askey. 40 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Donovan Trumbull continues to lead in this ball game, 40-36. Winner plays in the semifinals on Friday morning down at PBA. As a feed inside is going to be deflected out of bounds. Ogallala will inbound the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Kane will inbound the ball here for the Indians. Out of the wing, Lowry has got it. Flips it out here now to Gilmore. 19 seconds left. Now we got a foul called out here. That's going to go on Donovan Trumbull.
That's his third personal foul. 14 foul.
So Trigan Barnes picks up the foul. That's going to be his third. Ogallala plays things in on the far sideline. 14 seconds to go. Gilmore with the ball. Bounce pass, they get it on the high post to Kane. His shot from 10 is up there, no good. Poppy with a rebound. He runs her back the other way. Poppy behind the back pass is going to be intercepted, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Leading the break back the other way. Poppy took her down to lane, and we're 3 quarters home here for Donovan Trumbull. After 3 quarters, Donovan Trumbull 40, Ogallala 36. You're listening to the Boys State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
You are listening to Cardinal Basketball on Extreme Sports. Now let's get back to the game with Mike Will.
Mike Will and Gene Shaw back here at the Devaney Center in Lincoln. Opening round game in Class C1. Donovan Trumbull trying to pull an upset here. The second-seeded Ogallala Indians. 40-36 to the score. Donovan Trumbull has got a 4-point lead here to begin the fourth and final period. Poppy with the ball back outside at three-pointer by Bennett. Good. Tyson Bennett rings the gong from outside. He's got 10 points in the ball game. It's now a 43-36 ball game. There's a shot at the other end. It's up there and in by Eden Kane. Eden Kane, he scores. Now a 43-38 ball game. Donovan Trumbull with a 5-point lead. Cardinals have the ball in their offensive end. Volk has got it. Comes across the top to Collison. Down to Tyson Bennett. They lob it inside, and a foul is going to be called here. A foul is going to go on Parker Volk. They tried to get the ball into him. They did. They have a shove off inside, and Volk, that's going to be his third foul. So 3 fouls now on Parker Volk. 43-38. Donovan Trumbull continues to lead. 5-point advantage. Here's Gilmore with the ball. Gilmore down to Eden Kane. Outside now to Gillen. Drives it down the right side of the lane. The ball poked loose. Robb picks her back up. Keeps it alive here for the Indians. Gilmore has got it. Hands the ball away. Eden Kane out here in 3-point territory. Kane works against the Collison. Throws him a shot. No good from 3. Long rebound brought down here by Gillen. An offensive board gets it down to DeCastro. His pass is going to be intercepted. Donovan Trumbull has got the ball. Here come the Cardinals back the other way. This is a Bennett with the ball. Bennett now to Volk. They're playing the 5-on-4 here. A shot from the corner, good. Jack Poppy throws up a 3 at the other end of the floor. We've got Lincoln Gillen down here for Ogallala. He did not come back in defensively. It looks like he's got a knee injury. He is in some pain down here. Here for Ogallala. So now after the three-pointer, the score is 46-38 here in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go. So now we'll see what the Indians want to do here. They're going to have a couple of starters down now here in the fourth quarter. They're going to get Lincoln Gillen up. It's going to be a leg injury. He is not putting any kind of weight whatsoever on his left leg, and they're going to take him off of the floor. So he was injured back here, and he was on the ground. Meanwhile, Donovan Trumbull, they came back in their offensive zone, and Poppy hit a three-pointer from the corner. Poppy's now got 16 in the ball game. It's a 46-38 ball game. Donovan Trumbull has got the lead. Cardinals in the third quarter, only 2 out of 8 from the field, 25%. Donovan Trumbull now hitting 11 out of 29 for the ball game, 38%. Ogallala couldn't take advantage of that, though, as they were 2 out of 8 from the floor in the third quarter. As the pass inside is going to be deflected away from Kane, and it's out of bounds. A turnover on the Indians. That's their 14th turnover in the ball game. Ogallala now hitting 43% from the field. They're 15 out of 35. Donovan Trumbull has got a 46-38 lead here in the fourth quarter from the Devaney Center. Poppy with the ball. Poppy outside for 3. A shot there is going to be no good by Volk. And the rebound comes down to Ogallala. Indians runner back the other way. Gilmore with the ball. Takes it down the left side of the lane. Down to DeCastro. To the basket. His shot's up there and in. Tanner DeCastro. He scores. He's got 11 in the ball game. 46-40 now. The Cardinals have the lead over the Indians. And now they've got a timeout here. Kalen Burr wants to call a timeout for the Cardinals. We'll take a break. 2 minutes, actually 5 minutes and 36 seconds to play. 5:36 to play in the fourth quarter. Donovan Trumbull 46. Ogallala 40. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
At Reuter Auction and Realty, we are land brokers and equipment auctioneers. Our company is deeply rooted in agriculture, and we realize that farm and ranch assets are serious business. We are an integrity-based organization which has evolved into over 55 years of service to Nebraska and northern Kansas. Consult with one of our 12 agents today if it's time to sell your family's land and assets. Call us today for a no-obligation consultation at 402-463-8565 or go to ReuterAuction.com.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there's no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., featuring an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes, sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It's all you can eat and everything you could ever want. Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, located at 2017 West 2nd, across from the water park in Hastings.
You are listening to Cardinal Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here at the Devaney Center. Donovan Trumbull with the lead here in the fourth quarter, 46-40 is the score. And there's a feed inside. It's going to be off of the fingertips of Poppy, but it was knocked out. And Donovan Trumbull will inbound the ball, baseline left side underneath their own basket. Cardinals led this thing at halftime, 35-30. And the Cardinals now lead 46-40 here in the fourth. There's a shot by Poppy from the corner. No good. Ogallala grabs the rebound. Here come the Indians back the other way. Kane has got the ball out here to a Gilmore. Gilmore trying to drive it. He's double teamed on the right side of the lane. Gives it to a DeCastro. Takes it down on the baseline. Good defense here by DT. The shot by DeCastro, no good. Offensive rebound. Kane has got it back outside here to Gilmore. His shot for 3 is no good. Rebound Donovan Trumbull at the other end and slam. Parker Volk gets a slam at the other end for Donovan Trumbull. He's got 20 in the ball game, and the Cardinals now lead by 8 points. 48-40. There's a blocked shot at the other end. Parker Volk gets his stuff on the offensive end, and he gets a blocked shot here on the defensive end. And Ogallala's in trouble here. The second-seeded team, as they're trailing 48-40. There's a shot from the baseline. It's going to be up there and in. Ryland Gilmore, he scores. He's got 11 points in the ball game. The leading scorer on the season, Sawyer Smith, has not played today for Ogallala. He is still on the bench here for the Indians in the fourth quarter with 4:26 to play, nursing a bum left ankle. Here's Poppy with the ball. He drives into the basket. His shot is up there and in. Jack Poppy twisting and turning and getting to the hole and scoring. He's got 18 in the ball game, and the Cardinals now lead by 8 points again, 50-42. There's a shot by Lowry. That's going to be no good, but a foul is going to be called on Donovan Trumbull. It's going to go on Jack Poppy. That's going to be his first. Winner of this game will play again on Friday morning at 10:45 at Pinnacle Bank Arena. They'll face the winner of the next game between Omaha Concordia and Sydney. Shot from the free throw line is going to be up there. It's going to be no good by Lowry. That's the first free throw of the day for Cy Lowry. He's averaging 3.6 points per ball game. Shot is up there. The next one is going to be no good. The ball is going to be tapped in. Donovan Trumbull grabs the ball. Luke Askey has got it down for the Cardinals. He gets it into the hands of Barnes, who brings the ball up. 50-42. Donovan Trumbull has got an 8-point lead here in the fourth quarter with 3:50 to play in the game. Jack Poppy has got it out here. Down to Bennett. Ogallala beat Donovan Trumbull at the Heartland Hoops Classic earlier this year, 75-33. Here's Poppy to the basket. His shot no good. Ball poked around. It's still loose. Picked up by Donovan Trumbull. Volk has got it. Back out here to Barnes. Donovan Trumbull, a big offensive board there. 3:23 to play here in the fourth quarter. 50-42. Donovan Trumbull has got the lead. Here's a Bennett with the ball. Bennett's going to drive the ball to the hole. Draws contact, and a foul is going to be called down here on Ogallala. There's going to be on Blake Robb. That's going to be his first foul. Non-shooting situation. Donovan Trumbull will inbound the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own hole. Poppy will get things in. Askey has got it down there in the corner. Down to Jack Poppy. Poppy on the far sideline has still got the ball, gets away, drives it underneath the hole. He is trapped down there, and now we got a timeout called. Yeah, Poppy drove it down underneath the hole, and he was double teamed along the baseline, and head coach Kalen Burr pops up off the Donovan Trumbull bench to call the timeout. 2:57 to play in the fourth quarter. Donovan Trumbull 50, Ogallala 42. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
At Midwest Farm Management, often the most challenging decision to our clients is what to do with a family farm. We've been helping answer this question since the 1970s. Our company is focused on working with tenants that are good stewards of the family farm while offering excellent returns to our owners. Our services include, but are not limited to, detailed financial and field reports, grain marketing, crop insurance, and finding and executing a lease agreement that best fits your farm. Give us a call today at 402-463-1110 or find us on the web at midwestfarmmanagement.com.
You are listening to Cardinal Basketball on Extreme Sports. Now let's get back to the game with Mike Will.
All right, fourth quarter of play. Donovan Trumbull has got the ball. They've got the lead. Jack Poppy with it out here in three-point territory. 50-42. Donovan Trumbull has got the lead. There's a Tyson Bennett for three. Shot's going to be off of the back iron. No good. Another offensive rebound. Parker Volk gets the offensive board. Now Poppy drives the ball in the hole. His shot no good, and he's going to be fouled into play. Poppy will go to the free throw line for Donovan Trumbull. The foul there on the Indians. So going to the free throw line will be Jack Poppy. Poppy's got 18 in the ball game. Parker Volk is leading the way. He's got 20. A shot by Jack is going to be up there and in. He's now 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. I don't think the Cardinals have missed a free throw today. They're now 12 out of 12 from the free throw line. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good. 13 out of 13 from the foul line. And get this, the Cardinals have a 10-point lead over Ogallala. It is 52-42. Gilmore has got the ball on the wing on the right side. Goes into the far sideline to Kane. His shot for three is good. Eden Kane throws up the three-pointer. Ogallala beat Adams Central in the district championship game this year, 84-52. There's Bennett with the ball. He gets it out here to Poppy. It's a 52-45 ball game now. Donovan Trumbull has got the lead. Poppy with the ball. Jack Poppy is dribbling with it out here in the three-point territory. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Poppy gets rid of it. Now to Volk to Poppy for three. Shot good. Poppy now with 23 in the ball game. Back to a 10-point ball game. 55-45. DeCastro. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Parker Volk, and a foul is going to be called. So a foul here is going to go on Volk. And now we're going to have a timeout called. 1:27 to go. 1:27 to play here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break with the score. Donovan Trumbull 55, Ogallala 45 on Extreme Sports.
The Doniphan Herald is a weekly newspaper that covers the towns of Doniphan, Trumbull, Giltner, as well as the Hastings and Grand Island area continuously since 1972. The Doniphan Herald is an award-winning newspaper that focuses on connecting the past with the future while preserving the present. The Doniphan Herald offers the best in breaking news, unique features, sports, school news, business, and opinion, as well as community news and local photography each week. Subscribe to the Doniphan Herald today, and don't forget to follow them on Facebook at facebook.com/Doniphan Herald.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here at the Devaney Center. 1:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. 55-45 is the score. Donovan Trumbull has got a 10-point lead. The Cardinals have really led this baby most of the way here today. Ogallala had a brief 1-point lead in the first quarter a couple of times, but Donovan Trumbull has led this baby most of the way. Here's a traveling violation now. Jack Poppy leaves his feet and falls down on the floor. Traveling violation is called on Donovan. That's going to be their 10th turnover. Here's Ogallala with the ball. That's a Gilmore in the lane. Gilmore has to get rid of it. He does. DeCastro has got it. Spins right side of the lane. Puts up a shot left-handed. No good. Rebound Parker Volk for the Cardinals. Volk gets it down to Barnes. Into the forecourt now to Jack Poppy. Approaching 1 minute to go, and the Cardinals have a 10-point lead, 55-45. Here's a Tyson Bennett with the ball, now to a Jack Poppy. Poppy gets away. Poppy penetrates, dumps the ball away, and a shot by Askey, good. Luke Askey scores. That's his first field goal of the ball game. 57-45 is the score. Now the ball knocked loose, a turnover by Ogallala. Here's a Poppy back with the ball. Cardinals have it now with 32 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. 57-45. Donovan Trumbull has got the lead, and the Cardinals are going to move on. Standing with the ball right in front of us is Bennett. 14 seconds left in the shot clock. He can just dribble the ball out. There'll be 2 seconds to go on the shot clock violation, and the Cardinals are going to move on after being beaten by this team during the regular season at the Heartland Hoops Classic, 75-33. The Cardinals are going to come back here in the state tournament. 57-45. Ogallala plays the ball in. Gilmore from half court throws him a shot. No good. That's the ball game. Doniphan Trumbull shocks Class C1 here as the 7-seeded Cardinals knock off the number 2 seed, the Ogallala Indians, playing without their leading scorer in Sawyer Smith. And the Cardinals win the ball game today over Ogallala 57-45. So Doniphan Trumbull improves to 19 wins and 6 losses on the season. Cardinals will play at 10:45 on Friday morning at Pinnacle Bank Arena against the next game. The winner of the next game coming up between Omaha Concordia and Sydney. But Doniphan Trumbull, they win the game today over Ogallala. The final score 57-45. Ogallala will end their season with a mark of 24 wins and 2 losses. Again, the final score, it was Doniphan Trumbull 57, Ogallala 45. You're listening to the Boys State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. Jeff and Brent have over 60 years of combined experience. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pick up to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of Greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
Ridgeline, a local accounting and financial services firm, proudly supports all area high school athletes. There is more than one path toward financial security. We take the time to know you well, to understand your financial situation, your business, your farm, and your personal goals. That's why our work with you is more about personal connections than it is about the numbers. Choosing the right path takes experience, creativity, and guidance you can trust. Come join us and enjoy the view at Ridgeline.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Pro Team Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Pro Team Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Pro Team Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteamdesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Pro Team Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here in Lincoln is Doniphan Trumbull. They upset the number 2 seeded Ogallala Indians today here in the first round of the Boys State Tournament, 57-45 the final score. Doniphan Trumbull won this thing throughout much of the ball game. We're at 20-20 at the end of the first quarter. Cardinals led at halftime 35-30. Doniphan Trumbull leading at the end of 3. 40-36. They extend the lead, and they win by 12 today over Ogallala. The final score of 57-45. The final shooting numbers are in the ball game. The Cardinals today hitting 17 out of 40 shots. That's 42.5%. The Cardinals were 10 out of 27 on three-pointers for 37%. And Doniphan Trumbull hit 13 out of 13 from the foul line today. Ogallala 19 out of 47 from the field. That's 40.4%. Three-pointers, they were 5 out of 16, 31%. From the free throw line, only 2 out of 6, 33%. Ogallala out-rebounded Doniphan Trumbull 30-23. The Indians had 9 offensive rebounds and 21 on defense. Doniphan Trumbull had 2 offensive rebounds and 21 on defense. 10 assists for Ogallala, 15 turnovers, 1 block shot, and 11 steals. Doniphan Trumbull had 13 assists, 14 turnovers. They had 1 block shot and 9 steals. But again, the Cardinals, they win it today by a score of 57-45. That was their biggest lead in the ball game at 12 points. Ogallala led by as many as 2 points in the first quarter. It was Doniphan Trumbull winning by the score of 57-45. Scoring in the ball game where Doniphan Trumbull, Jack Poppy ended up scoring 23 in the ball game today. Poppy had 8 points in the first half. He ends up with 23 for the ball game. Poppy knocking down 4 3-pointers in the game today. Parker Volk, he had 20 points. Volk was limited to only 2 in the second half, but he had 4 3-pointers in the ball game today. Also reaching double figures was Tyson Bennett, as he had 10 points. The only guy who scored for Doniphan today was Luke Askey. He had 4 points. So Poppy had 23, Volk had 20, Bennett had 10, and Luke Askey had 4 points. For Ogallala, they were led by Eden Kane, as he scores 16 in the ball game today. 11 for Tanner DeCastro, 11 for Ryland Gilmore, 5 points for Lincoln Gillen, and 2 points for Blake Robb. But Doniphan Trumbull, they pull off the upset here today in the opening round of the Boys State High School basketball tournament. They beat Ogallala, final score of 57-45. The Cardinals are now 19-6 on the season. They'll play again on Friday morning at 10:45 at the Pinnacle Bank Arena. They'll play the winner of the next game coming up between third-seeded Concordia and 6th-seeded Sydney. For Ogallala, they'll wrap up their season with a mark of 24 wins and 2 losses. They lost to Cozad and they lost to Doniphan Trumbull for the 2024-2025 season. Tomorrow we'll have Hastings College softball for you from the Smith Complex. Hastings College will take on Briar Cliff as we begin our first season of Hastings College softball coverage. Action tomorrow will be at 4, and at 6 o'clock we'll be on the air with a pregame show at 3:45 tomorrow afternoon. Again, Doniphan Trumbull, they picked up the win today over Ogallala. Final score, it was Doniphan Trumbull 57, Ogallala 45. For Gene Shaw, I'm Mike Will, wishing you a very pleasant good afternoon from Lincoln.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of high school basketball on Extreme Sports. If you missed portions of today's game, you can download our podcast at x-streamsports.com.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on